The Duchess of Sussex yesterday penned an open letter to members of the U.S. Congress, calling for a comprehensive paid leave scheme. Meghan started the letter saying, "I'm not an elected official, I'm not a politician, instead, like many, an engaged citizen and a parent." She recalled her and Prince Harry being overjoyed and overwhelmed at young Lilibet's birth in June, and admitted that, unlike the majority of parents, they did not face the difficult decision of going back to work or spending the first few critical months with their baby. Meghan wrote, "No family should have to choose between earning a living and having the freedom to take care of their child, or a loved one, or themselves, as we would see with a comprehensive paid leave plan." Meghan and Harry relocated to the Duchess' native California in January 2020 and stepped down as senior working members of the royal family at the same time. They said they would work to become financially independent and plan to balance their time between each side of the Atlantic, although the coronavirus pandemic and travel restrictions has made this more difficult. The move has been described as convenient for heir apparent Prince Charles by royal author Howard Hodgson. Mr. Hodgson is a royal expert and author of The King and I, The True Story. He said Charles wishes to slim down the focus of the monarchy upon his ascension to the throne. He said, "The fact is, he's been planning, for a long time, to have this focused, reduced monarchy that really goes down the line of succession. Sir Queen, him, William, George. And that's what it should be about from his point of view. So the others are being sort of marginalized, which is actually quite convenient in the case of Harry and Meghan." This was echoed by royal commentator Dr. Ed Owens. He told Express.co.uk, "I think we've already seen the Cambridges trying to redefine their roles and to take on a more public presence in order to focus attention on the key line of succession. This is something that goes back to Prince Charles's desire to shed more light on the key group of royals that are in the line of succession. And those more marginal royals, like Charles's brothers and sister and their own children, he wants to keep them at the fringes. He doesn't want them to hog too much attention because often they're liabilities. This is very much part of a bigger public relations strategy with a greater emphasis on the line of succession." Charles's plans for a slimlined monarchy have been widely reported for several years, and Mr. Hodgson claimed the power behind the monarchy has been his for some time now. Mr. Hodgson said the Duke of Edinburgh had a lot of say in things, until maybe 10 years ago, with the Queen very willing to listen to those around her. The Queen's willingness to listen to her advisers is one of the reasons, Mr. Hodgson claimed, why she has been such a successful monarch. While Charles may be planning to narrow the focus of the monarchy, those on the fringes will not be completely abandoned. Far from it. Mr. Hodgson said, "There is enough work to round, should the likes of Lady Louise Windsor, the 17-year-old daughter of Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, wish to take on royal duties in the future." He added, "Princess Anne is in her 70s now, she is second only to Prince Charles in terms of public duty. She would want to take it easy at some point, so there is a gap there." Louise turns 18 on November 8, and will be able to decide whether or not she wishes to adopt a HRH title. Her cousins Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie have adopted their royal titles. Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, Louise's other cousins, do not have royal titles. Louise is believed to be the Queen's favorite grandchild, owing to her love of horses, among other things. Mr. Hodgson advised her to take the titles upon reaching the landmark birthday. "If I was her, I would. She's not going to get any brownie points for not doing it because the Prince of Wales is a really, very nice man who actually also wants to be a good king."